This has been life-changing. Our mission, to serve the underserved, is being accomplished daily. Today, some may question the impact of higher education, but at Texas A&M International University, our impact is well documented and measured. In fact, TAMIU has been recognized as one of the top 3 universities in the country for advancing upward income mobility for its graduates. Most incoming TAMIU students have a family income around $30,000, which puts them in the bottom 40% for income. The income of the average TAMIU graduate 10 years later is in the top 40%. 1 year after graduation, over 78% of our graduates are employed, a number well above the Texas average. With over 27,000 graduates worldwide, our graduates have gone from the classroom to the boardroom and the courtroom, from laboratories to medical practice, from internships to classrooms of their own, and much, much more. As we ready for our milestone celebration, we realize that the life of each graduate is its own milestone and that our impact truly spans generations. We are eager to explore bold, new, and impactful ways to continue to advance our campus through program excellence and innovation, positively impacting our community, our region, the Texas A&M University system, and the state. As we commemorate our 50th anniversary, we celebrate our commitment to our community, our region, our state, and the world. Our theme, A World of Difference, reinforces the cultural, educational, and economic impact we have made and will continue to make as we prepare citizens of the world for generations to come. Be part of our 50th anniversary World of Difference celebration. Visit TAMIU.edu to follow our story and share your story too. Check out our online calendar events and follow us on our social media accounts. Texas A&M International University, a world of difference.
I wish TAMIU happy 50th anniversary.
Happy birthday on the occasion of your 50th Jubilee.
My name is Catherine. I'm from Ecuador. I'm studying here at Social University. I want to wish TAMIU a happy 50th anniversary. Felicidades.
Hey, I'm Angelina from Germany and I wish you a happy anniversary.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag.
Everybody in Sammy the house, TAMIU, happy 50 years. 50 years, baby. Good for you.
My name is Mila Martinez and I'm studying at Sunshine Women's University at Seoul, South Korea. I want to wish TAMIU a very happy 50th anniversary.
Feliz 50 aniversario, Universidad de Texas.
Happy anniversary to TAMIU from National Chungcheong University in Taiwan.
Happy 50th anniversary, TAMIU.
As Texas A&M International University celebrates its 50th anniversary, we're reflecting on the importance of giving, of serving, and making the world a little better than we find it. That's why we've called our celebration A World of Difference. We're proud of our students, faculty, and staff for their commitment to service, to giving back, to giving forward for 50 years. That's why we're challenging ourselves to provide 50,000 service hours to our community throughout our celebration year. We're rolling up our sleeves, we're dusting off our sneakers, we're ready to give. Because when you give back, you give forward. And that's how we go beyond.
When you find that special place, it's magic. It's somewhere you can touch the stars.
Somewhere whales fly and monsters aren't scary at all.
Somewhere one step closer. Somewhere that's your special place. Visit the Lamar Bruni Planetarium, a special place. Stars are yours.
Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a dust devil stirred, not even a mouse. The school books were flung by the chimney over there, aware that the spring semester soon would be here. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all, caroling international tidings of good cheer to all.
From all of us at TAMIU, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Благословен Božić и sretna Nova godina.
행복한 성탄절 보내세요.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Ich wünsche euch eine fröhliche Weihnachten und ein frohes neues Jahr.
De parte de todos nosotros.
Les deseamos feliz Navidad.
Y un próspero año nuevo.
And away they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Texas A&M International University's Fall Commencement Exercises. At this time, please silence your cell phones. Commencement ceremonies are unique to higher education and celebrate a momentous occasion for universities and their graduates. Many symbols used throughout the ceremony trace their origins to medieval times and mark the authority and strength of the university. Throughout the procession, these symbols will be described. Now, please rise and welcome Texas A&M International University's Academic Assembly. The procession is led by the oldest of academic traditions, the university mace and flags. The TAMIU ceremonial mace is a highly ornamented staff of wood bearing the names and tenure of each of the university's presidents. It is topped with the university seal surrounded by oak and laurel leaves representing the university's courage, wisdom, victory, and honor. The position of University Mace Bearer is one of the highest honors granted to the faculty and is symbolic of the defense of scholarly pursuits and academic freedom. Today's Mace Bearer is Dr. Lola Norris, President of the Faculty Senate. The flags of the Texas A&M University system and Texas A&M International University follow the mace. The flags are representative of the entire university community and embody the responsibility to protect and defend its academic mission. The position of University Flag Bearer is one of the highest honors granted to members of the professional administrative staff. Today's flag bearers are Gloria Sanchez, Ana Maria Vargas, and Yelitza Howard, President, President-elect, and past President of the university's Staff Senate. This year, a new flag joins the procession, recognizing the university's celebration of its 50th anniversary underway through 2020. The flags of the Texas A&M University system and now, please welcome Texas A&M International University's candidates for graduation. Today's degree candidates are led by representatives of their respective academic college or school. Derived from medieval times, the banners represent the different academic functions of the university. The field of maroon, accented with lettering and piping of silver, is the visual representation of the university in the community. These colors play an important role in identifying our candidates for degree as members of this academic community. In addition to the banner bearer, each college or school is also led by a faculty marshal and a student marshal. Those who hold these positions epitomize scholarly success and achievement within the college or school. worn by the academic community in today's ceremony are known as regalia and indicate the individual's status within the academic community. Those who have achieved a doctoral degree, the highest degree awarded in academia, have the most detailed regalia. Their gowns are trimmed in velvet, and a long velvet hood drapes down the back with colors marking the wearer's degree and the institution from which the degree was awarded. Instead of a mortarboard, a velvet tam or cap with a short tassel is worn. The most significant academic regalia is that worn by the president. It signifies his status as the highest-ranking member of the university community. The president's robe reflects this with its maroon stole and 4 maroon velvet bars on the sleeves, the most of any university scholar or administrator. The gold medallion worn around the president's neck with its maroon and silver silk ribbon is a gift from the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents to represent the governing board's authority when they cannot be present and the trust they place in our leader. The most unique to TAMIU is our heritage as an international university, and we are very proud of the diverse backgrounds and nation members of our academic community. The flags already on the stage represent all of the nations comprising the TAMIU global community since our founding in 1970, while the flags in the procession celebrate the countries of the degree candidates in today's ceremony. The story of TAMIU is told through the impactful lives of its over 24,000 graduates worldwide. The university's 50th anniversary theme, A World of Difference, affirms how this university has changed our community, state, nation, and world. In crossing the stage today, our candidates for graduation carry our legacy and mission ever forward. Mr. President, the Academic Assembly is in place. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating and welcoming the Texas A&M International University academic community. Mr. President, please take your seats and welcome to the podium Dr. Thomas R. Mitchell, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Texas A&M International University's 2019 Fall Commencement Ceremony in this, our 50th year. By the end of this ceremony, the largest fall graduating class in the university's history will have received their degrees and become proud TAMIU alumni, a total of 910 graduates. All right. During the ceremony, the College of Arts and Sciences will graduate 447 students. The A.R. Sanchez Jr. School of Business will graduate 196. The College of Education will graduate 132 students. The College of Nursing and Health Sciences will graduate 80 students. And University College will graduate 55 students. As is our tradition, we will now present the flags of the nations that are represented in this afternoon's graduating class. As each flag is introduced, will the graduating students from that country who are in attendance today please rise and remain standing. Bosnia. China. India. Iran. The Philippines. Spain. Ukraine. United Kingdom. Mexico. And the United States of America. Presenting the United States flag are the TAMIU students in the Army Reserve Officers Training Program. Please rise and join Dana Crabtree, TAMIU instructor of voice, as she sings the national anthem. And gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please be seated. This afternoon, the University Mace was carried by Dr. Lola Norris, President of the Faculty Senate. Leading the students in the processional for each college are a faculty marshal and a student marshal. The student marshal chosen from among the top 5 graduates of that college. Please rise and be recognized as I call your names. For the A.R. Sanchez Jr. School of Business, the faculty marshal is Dr. Robert Evans. The student marshal is Genesis Veta. For the College of Arts and Sciences, the faculty marshal is Dr. James Moyer. And the student marshal is Ray Casas. Dr. Heriberto Godina is the Faculty Marshal for the College of Education. And the Student Marshal is Priscilla Garcia. For the School of Nursing and Health Sciences, the Faculty Marshal is Dr. Melissa Garcia. And the Student Marshal is Katia Castañeda. For University College, the Faculty Marshal is Carla Linero. And the Student Marshal is Virginia Elena Solis. The colleges also recognize their outstanding graduates by asking them to serve as their college banner bearer. Please rise and be recognized as I call your name. For the College of Arts and Sciences, Jesus Trevino. For the A.R. Sanchez School of Business, Renee Anthony Ambrose. For the College of Education, Jessica Rodriguez. For University College, Jacqueline Mete Preciado. And for the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Metzlili Benavides. It is now my pleasure to introduce the stage party. To my left is Dr. Pablo Arenas, President of the University. Next to Dr. Arenas is our State Senator, Dr. Judith Zaffirini. Beside her is Benita Ramirez, Dr. Benita Ramirez, Vice President for Student Success. And Dr. Lola Norris, our Faculty Senate President. To my right is Mr. Juan J. Castillo, Vice President for Finance and Administration. And then we have Vice President for Institutional Advancement, Ms. Roseanne Palacios. President of the Student Government Association, Mr. Adrian Salcedo. We're also joined in the second row to my right by Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Claudia San Miguel. Dean of the A.R. Sanchez Jr. School of Business, Dr. Stephen Sears. Dean of the College of Education, Dr. James O'Mara. And Interim Dean of the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, Dr. Marivic Torregosa. To my left on the second row, Dean of University College, Dr. Catherine Whiteman. Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Jennifer Coronado. President of the TAMIU Alumni Association, Mr. Joshua Yamas. And finally, Lieutenant Colonel Victor Diaz of the TAMIU ROTC. I now invite Dr. Arenas to introduce our commencement speaker.
This year, Texas A&M International University is celebrating our 50th anniversary as an institution and our 25th anniversary as a four-year university. As part of our anniversary celebration, we have created the annual Innovator Award that recognizes a member of the community who has had a significant and lasting impact on Texas A&M International University and higher education. This afternoon's commencement speaker, Senator Dr. Judith Zaffirini, is the first recipient of the Innovator Award. We will recognize her with the award at the end of her address. Senator Zaffirini is the first Hispanic woman elected to the Texas Senate. She also has the distinction of being the second highest ranking senator and the highest ranking woman and Hispanic senator. She currently serves as Vice Chair of the Senate Natural Resources and Economic Development Committee, Vice Chair of the Select Committee on Mass Violence Prevention and Community Safety. She also serves as a member of the State Affairs Committee, the State Administration Committee, and the Business and Commerce Committee. The Senator is well known for her dedication and strong commitment to improved health care services for the elderly, the very young, and the disabled, as well as to higher education. This passion has led to the passage of multiple bills over the past 32 years to improve health care and to mental health care for those who are our most vulnerable. And as we all know, many of her higher education bills have had a profound impact on shaping higher education in Texas, especially here in Laredo. Known as the hardest working member of the Senate, Senator Zaffirini has recorded 64,000 consecutive votes over her 32 years. And has a perfect attendance record in the Senate. Who among us can say that we have a perfect attendance record at work? She has passed over 1,200 bills during her tenure, more than any other senator. And this past session, she passed 127 bills, breaking her own record of 108 set during the previous session. Senator Zaffirini has received more than 1,000 awards and honors for her legislative, public, and professional work, including over 300 for her role as a communications professional and owner of Zaffirini Communications. Earlier this year, she was named to the Texas Women's Hall of Fame by Governor Abbott. She also received the Mary Holdsworth Butt Award for Mental Health America of Texas, and the Pinnacle of Achievement Award from the Center for Health Care Services. The senator was named a University of Texas at Austin's Distinguished Alumni in 2003, the Outstanding Alumna of the Moody College of Communication in 2016, and awarded the Presidential Citation in 2013. She was named Sister Judith, an honorary nun by the Sisters of Mercy Ministries. I know she's very proud of that because she and I have talked about that. And WBCA named her Mr. South Texas in 1999. In recognition of Senator Zaffarini's outstanding commitment to Texas A&M International University and to higher education, the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents named the Student Success Building at Texas A&M International University the Senator Judith A. Zaffirini Student Success Center. This is a fitting tribute to the senator, as she has been the strongest proponent of student success in the Senate, maybe in the whole state. Texas A&M International University would not be here today celebrating our 50th anniversary without the senator's hard work and commitment to ensuring that the citizens of Laredo have access to higher education. Senator Zaffirini has been a strong voice for Texas A&M International University even before our beginning. As a communications specialist in the office of Senator Wayne Conley in the late 1960s, she helped shepherd the creation of Texas A&I University at Laredo Center. Senator Zaffirini wrote the legislation dissolving the university system of South Texas and moving the three universities to the Texas A&M University system. She was responsible for the passage of the bill in 1993 that changed the name from Laredo State University to Texas A&M International University and authorized the creation of a unique four-year university with an international mission. There is no other university in the state of Texas that has an international mission written into its legislation. She also secured the funding for us to start our only doctoral program in international business. All of the magnificent buildings on our campus can trace their origin to Senator Zaffarini's support and her stellar negotiations. In 1991 and 1993, Senator Zaffirini authorized the bills that provided the initial funding that enabled us to build the first 3 buildings on this campus, something unheard of at that time and not repeated since. She has been a great proponent for this university. Overall, the senator is responsible for securing over $250 million, yes, $1 billion, for construction on this campus, including $59 million for the recently completed Academic Innovation Center. We all know Senator Zaffirini. Thank you. As our state senator, but many of us don't know that she is also an award-winning communication specialist, a successful business person, and a philanthropist who has given generously to Texas A&M International University, along with many other universities. She is an expert in time management who adroitly manages being a full-time legislator, a full-time business person, as well as a full-time wife, mother, and very proud grandmother. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the podium our friend and the champion of higher education in Texas, the Honorable Judith Zaffirini.
Thank you so much, President Arenas, for such a warm and generous introduction. And isn't he doing a wonderful job as our president? Thank you, too, to all the education team, the professors, the staff, the administrators, everyone who had a part or played a pivotal role in making this night possible for so many graduates. Let's give them a round of applause. And thank you, graduates, for your success, for your persistence, for your commitment. For today, we celebrate you. An American president said so long ago, nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent cannot. There is nothing more common than unsuccessful men and women with talent. Genius cannot. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education cannot. The world is full of educated derelicts. I couldn't agree more. And that is why today, as we celebrate your graduation and simultaneously celebrate the 50th anniversary of Texas A&M International University, we pay tribute to your persistence and to the persistence to everyone who worked along the way to make this remarkable, tenacious university possible. And to them we say, thank you. It was my pleasure and privilege and honor to have been at the forefront at the very beginning and to have been there ever since. I remember our history starting back in 1967, when my husband and I worked for our state senator, Wayne Conley. And we worked with him, with our state representative, Honoré Lagarde, and with countless Laredo leaders, but most notably, Dr. Leo Ciarroa, Mayor J.C. Martin, and Philip Kazin. Our quest, a four-year university for Laredo. We worked mightily, graduates, mightily, but we failed. The Higher Education Coordinating Board said no. But Senator Conley had a secret up his sleeve, and that was his brother was the governor of Texas. And so with Governor John Conley, we secured the first satellite center of Texas A&I Kingsville at the Laredo Junior College campus. And in 1970, having been born at a library carrel at LJC, that center opened its doors, offering junior, senior, and eventually master's courses on the LJC campus. But a few years later, in 1980s, we were under attack. The center that had become known as Laredo State University, as renamed by Senator John Traeger and Representative Billy Hall, was threatened for closure. The state had appointed a higher education select blue ribbon committee, and they were determined to close us. We retaliated, and we Laredoans organized the Webb County Higher Education Blue Ribbon Select Committee, and we submitted 20,000 signatures in support of our university, and I'm delighted to tell you, we prevailed and Laredo State University lived. And those early battles, those early challenges, those early barriers are just like you, those that you faced at the beginning of your academic career. Think back to how you persisted when you faced those unexpected challenges, those unexpected barriers, but you persisted, and here you are. A wonderful accomplishment in each and every way. But the fact of the matter is that the problems continued. In 1993, we were thrilled to death when MALDEF, the Mexican-American Legislative Defense and Education Fund, came to our rescue and helped us address the issue of inadequacies in South Texas higher education. We were thrilled, but when the draft legislation was developed, guess what? There was no four-year university for Laredo. There was funding for Laredo State, but no four-year university. So it was my pleasure to file my own bill, an independent bill creating that university, and all hell broke loose. A state representative came up to me and said, "The MALDEF attorney is furious at you." And I said, "Why?" And she said, "Because we were all supposed to unite behind the omnibus bill. We were all supposed to be able to sink or swim together, not compete with one another, and now you're competing." And I said, "There's one minor detail." And she said, "What?" I said, "I didn't agree to that deal." And not only that, while they were swimming, they were leaving us high and dry to sink because a four-year university was not included. And finally, I turned to her and said, "If the MALDEF attorney wants to determine what happens in the Texas Senate, he can get his $1 million and run." So we continued. But that very year, the night before our Lieutenant Governor, Bob Bullock, was supposed to be named Mr. South Texas during the Washington's Birthday Celebration Association, we found ourselves arguing on the dance floor of the Colonial Ball of all places with the chair of the A&M Board of Regents. He was objecting to the South Texas border initiatives developed by MALDEF and others, and to my bill, because the regents did not want A&M to be part of any institution's name. Not any institution's name. And so 6 senators who were there, the Lieutenant Governor and I, continued to debate the issue with them, and after a few mild threats, they agreed. They said every institution in the A&M system could have A&M in its name, provided it had the name of the city with it. Hence, we have A&M Corpus Christi, A&M Kingsville, A&M San Antonio, etc., etc. But ladies and gentlemen, I had a fit. And I would not agree, absolutely not agree, to Texas A&M at Laredo. Why? Because I wanted an international mission in our name. I wanted to make it obvious that we had an international mission that reflected our culture and our economy and our dreams and our goals, something more than another provincial parochial name that indicated falsely that a university was simply for one city. Equally important, think about it. Texas A&M at Laredo, what is the acrostic or the acronym? T-A-M-A-L, Tamal. Did you want us to be known as Tamaletech? I don't think so. So we prevailed again. We persisted, and the next day, Lieutenant Governor Bob Bullock was named Mr. South Texas, and he announced proudly, Laredo would have a 4-year institution named Texas A&M International University. Thinking back to passing Senate Bill 6, I could not believe how much opposition we faced, sometimes from unexpected places. For example, at one point, the university president objected to a provision. My bill called for an opening in 1995. He wanted it opened in 1997. I asked why. He said, we would have to work 7 days a week, day and night, in order to open in 1995. My response, and the problem is, and ladies and gentlemen, we opened in 1995. And they did work 7 days a week, day and night. I was impressed, but that was expected. Certainly it was expected. But why did we prevail? Not only because of persistence, but also because of the many, many people who fought on our behalf, who worked on your behalf. Laredo leaders I recall most vividly: Gary Jacobs, Dennis Nixon, Tony Sanchez Sr. and Jr., Dr. Joaquin Cigarroa, Dr. Ricardo Cigarroa, Radcliffe and Sue and David Killam, and the list goes on and on and on. Very impressive. And that is why soon after we opened our doors in 1995, we hosted a tribute to Texas Trailblazers luncheon on campus, and believe it or not, on that list of honorees were 66 advocates, 3 presidents, 3 senators, and 3 representatives. That's how many people it took to pass this bill and to get to where we were. That is so impressive. That is so unbelievable. And their names are emblazoned on a plaque on campus. I hope you'll take the time to look at that plaque and to read those names, for it is to them that we owe so much. And the moral of the story is this: the same persistence that you needed to reach your milestone today is the kind of persistence those leaders expressed, those leaders reflected, and getting to fund our university, to found it, and to develop it the way we have today. And the day that you think that something is taking too long to accomplish, perhaps a week, a month, a year, or a decade, think back. It took us 26 years to pass that bill. And little did I think, in 1967, when my husband and I were working for Wayne Conley, and depending on my student loan and on my part-time jobs, little did I think then, when we were looking forward to Sundays, because Sundays were the only days of the week when we enjoyed a Coca-Cola when Cokes were 5 cents, because we were so broke. So thinking back on those days, never ever did it cross my mind that the day would come 26 years later when I would be back at the Capitol as your state senator, and with Representative Henry Cuellar pass that bill naming Texas A&M International University, authorizing it to offer not only bachelor's and master's degree courses, but also doctoral courses and joint degrees, and securing hundreds of millions of dollars over time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's something of which we can be proud of our team, a strong team. And the other moral in that story is never, never to back off, never to give up. And if you feel that you face opposition that is too strong, that is too powerful, think back to what our team did. Despite our opposition, MALDEF, the coordinating board, the list goes on, we found a way to go around them or over them or through them. And that is what I hope that you will do too. So looking back on our first 50 years and the lessons in persistence that we learned and that we reflected, I hope that you are prepared to raise the banner for the next 50 years, and that you will be as persistent as you have been in reaching your milestone today and helping us to develop this university. May you always persist in your commitment to lifelong learning so that you will grow continually. May you always persist in giving back to your university the way that so many people gave to you. And may you always persist in doing everything in your power to overcome every obstacle every barrier, every issue that gets in your way. For that is what we did, and that is what we expect you today. Today, as we celebrate not only your graduation, but also the 50-year anniversary of Texas A&M International University, 25 years on its own as a four-year university, it is my pleasure to accept your inaugural Innovator Award. But I accept it in the name of those trailblazers, the 75 people we honored in 1995, and in your name, you, the future trailblazers for Texas A&M International University. And if you remember nothing else from this evening, may you remember those words by that American president, that nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. I'm reminded of a senator who said to me rather harshly one day, "Your problem, Senator, is that you don't take no for an answer. You are relentless." And I said, and some people think that's a good thing. May you always be relentless. May you always be persistent. And my prayer for you is that the Lord will continue to bless you and to inspire you to excel and always to be as persistent as you must, as relentless as you need to be. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your celebration. Thank you. Thank you.
Senator, thank you very much for those words. They're very timely, very relevant to the young people today. And this is the inaugural Innovator Award.
Nice.
It's for your dedication to higher education in the state of Texas and for strongly supporting Texas A&M International University. We also have a copy of the painting that was commissioned. For you to hang wherever you'd like to hang.
Nice. I know just where. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Senator. It is now my honor to introduce the Distinguished Student Scholar Respondents selected by our 5 academic colleges. As I call your name, would you please rise and be recognized? Genesis Veta from the A.R. Sanchez Jr. School of Business. Luz Gonzalez from the College of Education. Lizeth Diaz from the College of Arts and Sciences. Aline Rendon from the College of Nursing and Health Sciences. The 5th Distinguished Student Scholar Respondent was selected by the Vice Presidents to represent the entire university. It is my honor to introduce Ms. Nelly Gabriela Salazar. She is our Distinguished Student Scholar from University College. Nelly Gabriela Salazar is graduating today with a Bachelor of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies from University College. Her 3 concentrations in that degree are English, History, and Philosophy. She is a participant in our University Honors Program and has been on the Honor Roll and the Dean's List multiple times. During her tenure at TAMIU, she has received numerous scholarships and honors, including the B.P. Peggy Newman Scholarship and the Student Success Scholars Scholarship. Among her awards are the Outstanding Student Researcher and the Certificate of Leadership for her role as a student mentor, and Introduction into our most prestigious honor society, Phi Kappa Phi. Please join me in welcoming Nelly Gabriela Salazar.
Good afternoon, graduating class of fall 2019. Dr. Arenas, faculty, staff, parents, and honored guests. My name is Nelly Salazar. I'm very honored and pleased to be standing here today on behalf of TAMIU's candidates for graduation. College is a unique experience for everyone. No two people experience the same trials and triumphs in their lifetime. I firmly believe that the same applies towards college students during their academic endeavors. As a first-year student success mentor at our Advising and Mentoring Center, I understand, probably now more than ever, how faculty and staff go out of their way to create a unique college experience for every student at TAMIU. And for that, we thank you. When I first applied to TAMIU as a freshman, I did not believe that I would connect with my university as much as I did. And look at where I am now. As with any large institution, I had an innate fear that I would be lost in the system. In a way, I was scared that I would be considered a number, one of hundreds who come into this university, get their degree, and then are swiftly swept off into the quote-unquote real world. 4 years later, I am proud to say that that was not my experience. In fact, my experience at TAMIU exceeded my expectations. Although all of us here today have had our own singular experiences, I think we can all agree that TAMIU fostered a sense of empowerment within each and every one of us. It encouraged us to be more than our degrees and titles. TAMIU embraced our individualism and made us become thinkers, analysts, problem solvers, but more importantly, lifelong learners. So let's pause for a moment and admire the 50th anniversary logo surrounding us today. It reminds us all that TAMIU has made a world of difference for students for half a century. As students, many of us were not expected to accept the status quo, but to challenge what we were taught. We were encouraged to question ourselves and those around us. In an age where information is such a valuable asset, we were constantly pushed to be critical of different sources. We were encouraged to come up with our own solutions based on our newfound knowledge. Our professors always gave us room to create and foster our own ideas and arguments so that one day we would be comfortable doing so on a much grander scale. And once some of us realized that we had the power within ourselves to envision and create a world that we would like to live in, it changed our lives and the lives of others forever. And although most universities are comfortable with having idle students sitting in lecture halls taking notes, TAMIU made us active participants in our community. It constantly gave us opportunities to extend our talents and ideas on and off campus. The university did not shy away from allowing us to have hands-on experiences so that we can take on different tasks independently. As TAMIU Dust Devils, it did not take us long to realize that we were more than average students. Most of us are creators, innovators, and global ambassadors. We were able to utilize our skills in real-world settings, allowing us to see for ourselves what we truly are: empowered individuals. Empowered to think for ourselves, empowered to be visionaries, empowered to be great, and ultimately, empowered to go beyond. We are the living embodiment of our university's logo. We go beyond. Therefore, I have no hesitation in sharing how important and pivotal this moment is for every single graduate sitting here today, including myself. Today, most of us are receiving a piece of paper, but however, it is not just formally declaring us as TAMIU graduates. Rather, we are receiving recognition for our hard work, dedication, and growth. Sometimes we forget the sacrifices that allowed us to be here today. So I would like for every graduate to take a moment to acknowledge those that made it possible for you to be here, such as your loved ones, faculty, and staff. Go ahead and give them a round of applause for their efforts in supporting your dreams and ambitions. And let us not forget your efforts as well. Give yourselves a round of applause for the commitment you put into obtaining this degree. You deserve it. receiving our diplomas today, we are actively agreeing to go out into society and make a positive impact on the world. That, of course, goes beyond any degree. And most of us sitting here today are not just bio, history, or business majors, but we are so much more than that. We have individually been given the tools to be leaders in our fields. As future nurses, mathematicians, doctors, engineers, and educators, we are not just workforce ready. Rather, we are global pacesetters who are ready for the world. Most importantly, we are individual thinkers. That is TAMIU. Now you can see how TAMIU not only settled my fears of being a number among hundreds of students, but they actively made it a point to remind me that I was an individual playing a bigger role in our community. I am proud to say that many of you share that experience. I want to congratulate all of my fellow Dust Devils on this monumental achievement. Although one chapter of our lives is coming to an end, another is on the horizon. As TAMIU graduates, we can confidently go out into the world knowing that we are prepared for whatever the future may bring us. So I advise you all to continue to push forward and to always, always go beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Nellie. Please accept this as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Before we proceed, I would like to recognize other students of whom we are especially proud. If you are the first in your family to graduate with a university or college degree, would you please rise? Please be seated. That's remarkable. Congratulations. Now, in recognition of those who have excelled in their studies, we would like to recognize all of those graduating with honors. First, with those graduating summa cum laude with a 3.9 to a perfect 4.0, that's straight A's, please stand and remain standing. Now, with those graduating magna cum laude with a 3.7 to a 3.9, please join them in standing. And finally, with those graduating cum laude with a 3.5 to a 3.7, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our honor graduates. Great work. And now, will all the candidates for their respective degrees and will all the faculty please rise? Dr. Arenas, I certify that the graduates whose names will appear on the official graduation list will have completed all work required for their degrees and will be in compliance with the policies and regulations as approved by the Board of Regents and published in the official catalog of the university. On behalf of this community of scholars, the faculty and staff, I recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell. By the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and by the Board of Regents of Texas A&M University System, acting under the enabling legislation establishing this university in pursuance of the recommendation of the faculty and the academic administration, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled with all its rights, all its privileges, and all its responsibilities. Baccalaureate graduates, you may now move the tassel from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
I now call forward Lieutenant Colonel Victor Diaz, who will administer the oath of office to the commissionees. Will Lieutenant Colonel Diaz and the second lieutenants, Lorena Garcia and Theodore Garcia, please come forward and join Dr. Arenas on the platform.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell. It is my pleasure and honor to certify that Second Lieutenant Lorena Garcia and Theodore Garcia have completed all military and academic requirements for commissioning as second lieutenants in the United States Army. At this time, I'd also like for any veterans within the graduating class to please stand and be recognized. I'd also like any veterans or active duty service members in the audience to also be stand to recognize and to remain standing as I administer the oath. Please raise your right hand, repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Lorena Garcia,
Do solemnly claim
do solemnly claim
that I will
that I will
support the Constitution
support the Constitution
of the United States of America
United States of America
against enemies, both foreign and domestic.
and domestic,
And I'll bear true faith
and I'll bear true faith
and allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same,
That I take this responsibility freely
that I take this responsibility freely
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion,
And I will well
and I will well
and faithfully
and faithfully
discharge the orders
discharge the orders
of the office
of the office
in which I'm about to assume.
in which I'm about to assume.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
And now, will the marshals please escort the candidates to the stage?
Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a baccalaureate degree from the College of Arts and Sciences has been conferred. Eric Duong. Kenya Alexandra Lopez. Andrea Trevino. Lisette Diaz. Clarissa Michelle Guerrero. Austin Ryan Fierro. Alexi Gabrielle Gardner Perez. Ronnie Brianne Fountain. Maria de Jesus Vasquez. Sheila Selena Soldevilla. Ray Ramon Casas. Sandy Crystal Bárcenas. Cassandra Analí Benavides. Laura Imelda Maldonado Castillo. Karina Alejandra Villarreal. María Fernanda González. Alexandra Leal. Cassandra Danaí Pérez. Francisco Sandoval. Andrés Orozco. Lisette López. Jennifer Marie Rodríguez. Ricardo Tanguma Jr. Valeria Neftalí Martínez. Alexandria Nicole González. Angélica Berenice Ramírez. Roxanne Fuentes. Matthew Valderas. Katia Marlene Cavazos. Larissa Alanis. Ricardo de Jesús Quirós. André Marc Hernández. Damaris Guzmán. Ramiro Guadalupe Mata. William Rodríguez Alcalá. Eric Guadalupe Treviño. Samantha Lee Andrade. Consuelo Lisette Guzmán. Daniel Anthony Spinoza. Aisha Chady Ciclo. Natalie Gutiérrez. Gilberto Salas Rangel. Priscilla Nicole Rangel. Berenice de Hoyos. Yolanda Villarreal. Brenda Oliva. Theo Joshua García. Lorena García. Justo Ignacio Hidrogo. Carolina Cruz. Mayra Isabel Can García. Kathleen Estelle Rivera. Michelle Priscilla Ochoa. Ernest Daniel Rangel. Valerie Christine Gutierrez. Ingrid Michelle Gamboa. Silvia Gabriela Reyes. Adrian Rios. Amanda Lisette Castañeda. Zachary Logan Amador. Ernesto Coronado. Héctor Alexis Adriano. Christian Maldonado. Diana Treviño. Nadia Donna Marie Tabara. Jocelyn Rubio. Jeanette Hinojosa. María Guadalupe Mar. Samantha Giselle Gomez. Valerie Lee Carvajal. Osvaldo Cerrillo. Lenore Sancté Canis. José Ramiro Orozco. Cristina Asenet Martínez. Abigail Cadena. Natalie Chantal Moya. Julissa Tiznado. Denise Villarreal. Amanda Raquelin Martinez. Cristel Mancillas. Ángela Gutiérrez. Margarita Liendo. Tania Díaz. Mayra Alejandra Arce. Dulce Celeste Alonso. Priscilla Vanessa González. Cio Vargallo Aragonés. Beatriz Vanessa Bernal. Jorge Amando Carrillo Jr. Denise Cavazos. Verónica Denise Castellanos. Vanessa Caballero. Leslie Judith Favela. Sofía Barba. Deli Elizabeth Esquivel. Manuel Arnoldo Benavides. Gloria Gabriela de León. Daisy Nicole Cabrera. Ana Karen Granados. Glenda Yvette Garza. Alexandra Gómez. Melissa González. Larissa Virginia Garner. Ana Isabel Garza. Alejandra González. Juan José González IV. Shelby Ann Hale. Damon Tanner Leach. Abigail Lopez. Araceli Jaramillo. Mara Leonor Longoria. Irma Yvette Granger. Cristina Gutierrez. Aranza Jocelyn Hernández. San Juanita Hinojosa. Clarissa Lopez. Crystal Oliva. Amber Marie Martinez. Beatriz Méndez. Carla Lorena Peralta. Saide Ortiz. María Teresa Ortegón. Jim Sebastián Martínez. Nailin Yapnil Méndez. Valeria M. Mejía. Camila Lozano Flores. Mónica Odette Martínez. Idalia Mayela Ramos. Roxani Ruby Rivera. Jesús Rodríguez Jr. Dora Neri Rangel. Mario Alberto Raz. Astrid Giselle Ríos. Adriana Gascón Guzmán. Gloria Evelyn Rodríguez. San Juana Guadalupe Romo. Jessica Taboada. Esmeralda Yvette Tijerina. Vanessa Cifuentes. Anaí Escobedo. Yulisa René Álvarez. Natalie Solís. Leslie Iraíz Sánchez. Brenda Eunice Sánchez. Leslie Rose Sánchez. Alejandra Yasmín Sáenz. Alejandra Anaí Gaeta. Lisbeth Michelle González. Amanda Lynn Cortez. Airam Fernanda Bernal. Arlene Cárdenas Godoy. Ashley Denise Grajeda. Morgan Taylor Marling. Jorge Heriberto Castillo. Christy Snow. Evelyn Huitron. Ian Daniel Barajas. Liana García. Joyce Elena García. Jessica Riojas Flores. Melissa Anaí Montemayor. José Roberto González. Jacob Martin Ramirez. U.S. Army Sergeant Daniel Guerrero, Jr. Norma Berenice Zamora. Claudia Leticia Sánchez. Nelly Priscilla Toledo. Ariana Pérez. Maricruz Alvarado. Rebecca R. Espinosa. Cody Michael Familietti. Adrián Alejandro Flores. Dania Alessandra Flores. Sebastián Díaz. Emilio Fernández. Juan I. Ramírez. Amando Flores. Andrea Frausto. Rita Karina Cisneros. Elia Mónica Durón. Elisa Denise Elizondo. Stephanie Ashley Cavazos. Miguel Ángel López. Dalia Garza. Angélica Beatriz Lozano. Diana Isela Gasca. Elise René Gutiérrez. Carolina Gómez Salinas. Saraí Millán. Valeria Fernanda González. Ana Cristina Frescas Miramontes. Jessica Nicole Góngora. Eli Hernández. Javier Luján Suárez. Leslie K. Salinas. Valeria Idalia Pérez. Javier Paz. Enrique Daniel Pérez. Ángel Ismael Torres Jr. Jorge Ángel Ruiz. Savannah Ray Tisdale. Vanessa Lisette Mireles. Alejandra Isela Rodríguez. Lucía Santa Ana. Mariana Orduña. Rodrigo Arriaga. Diana Guadalupe Ríos. David Gerardo Arriaga. Joana María Botello. Alonso Treviño IV. Gerardo Guardiola. Virginia Montserrat Morales. Brandon Elías Núñez. Vanessa Alina Vela. Lisandra Treviño. Eric Alberto Samarripa. Kevin Estrada. William Alberto Montes. Victor Manuel González. Alexis Mariano Hernández. José Mauricio Martínez. Ernest Villarreal Lee. Edward Castillo. Manuel Jasso Jr. Luis Mario Pérez. Giovanni Ávila. Tomás Alejandro Villarreal. Nicholas Paul Treviño. Esteban Zamora. Brian Velázquez. Mireya Sarasúa. Elsa Clarisa Aguilar. Naomi Itzel Ayala. Liz Arenas Nandín. Mayra Nelly Arevalo. Vanessa Arenas Gallegos. Andrea Alicia Arispe. Andrés Osvaldo Barrera. Gustavo Camero Jr. Daniel Castillo. Jesús Barrios Jr. Luis Enrique Camal. Cassandra Colchado. Isaura Imelda Cavazos. Héctor Michael Canales. Patricia Michelle Carrión. Ashley Nicole Cisneros. Anabel Bustamante. Karina de Hoyos. Elizabeth Espinosa. Richard Brian Cunningham. Kiara Garcia. Marcela Araceli Espinosa. Graciela Garcia. César Alejandro Garcia. Kevin James Garza. Derek Esparza. Kevin Michael Garza. Jerry J. Johnson. Joseph David Leal. Natalie Nicole Holguín. Normalicia Leza. Bianca M. López. Lorena Viviana González. Rolando González. Daniel González. Itzamara Guzmán. Doreen Hale. Melissa Isabel Moreno Jauregui. David López. Jorge Luis Martínez. Maritza Analí Moraida. Rita Carmina Mercado. Rachel René Luna. Omar Martínez. Eddie Navarrete. Oscar Santos Molina Jr. Norberto Javier Ortiz. Kiana Francine Panko. Justin Robert Perez. Alejandro Rivera. David Lee Piña. Ramón Rodríguez. Ulises Rodríguez. Claudia Jocelyn Peña Estrada. Heréndira Valentina Ramírez. Graciela Pérez. Matthew Ryan Rosales. Carolina Pérez. Ángel Javier Sáenz. Celina Nicole Torres. Rosa Elida Vázquez. Yelitza Lisette Vázquez. Matthew Andrew Treviño. Armando Santos. Earl Francis Tumonong. Antonio Salazar III. Rubilio Saldívar III. Carlos Sánchez. Selena Salas. Yesenia Segura. Jesús Enrique Treviño. Javier Alejandro Villegas. Denise M. Vela. Rodrigo Isaías Zúñiga. Derek Gonzalez. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the baccalaureate graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a baccalaureate degree from the College of Education has been conferred. Kaylin Elizabeth Fay. Lisbeth Jasmine Camarillo. Mónica Gabriela San Miguel. Teresa Villarreal. Diana Elisa Melendez. Abel Martínez. Elsa Patricia Mireles. María Lorena Rangel. Angélica Beltrán. Priscilla Denise Elizondo. Priscilla Garcia. Jessica Rodríguez. Karina Isabel Ramos. Luz Gabriela González. Melanie Janelle Garcia. Aileen Elena Robles. Clarissa Joana Barco. Araceli Anaí Guerra. Verónica Lisette Macías. Aide Jazmín Ríos. Jennifer Rodríguez. Anaí Cabrera. Carla Lisette Perea. Chandra Nicole Rivera. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the baccalaureate graduates from the College of Education.
Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a baccalaureate degree from the College of Nursing and Health Sciences has been conferred. Joshua Carrillo. Amanda Davila. Jose Rodolfo Aranda. Ana Fernanda Ayala. Abraham Alexis Benavides. Marco Antonio Chapa. Dino Alejandro Barrón. Bertha Reese de León. Gerardo López. Yulisa Denise Martínez. Ricardo Eloy Guzmán Jr. Alejandra Martínez. Alisa Suzanne Lozano. Rebecca Nicole Garcia. Rebecca Lynn Maldonado. Nicholas Jauregui. Jose Roberto Martínez. Robert Ginestrosa. Yolanda Verónica González Morales. Araceli Ilana Mendoza. Isaí David Torres. Erica Lisette Castro. Ashley Jasmine de Anda. Héctor Martín Ramos Jr. Noel Franklin Medrano. Valerie Christine Esparza. Jennifer Beridis Alvarado. Daisy Cirillo. Samantha Jean Campos. Wally Fernando Ramon. Kimberly Gutierrez. Valeria González. María Guadalupe Herrera. Gloria María Garza. Edgar Agustín Guzmán. Alondra Garza. Ana Lucía Garza. Agustín Guerrero. Aileen Karina Rendón. Kayla Nicole Hinojosa. Katia Alexa Castañeda. Valeria Hinojosa. Vanessa Abigail Gallegos. Jesús Alberto Marínez Guerra. César Pérez. Carlos Enrique Mireles. Metzli Aimee Benavides Siller. David Ivan Núñez. Luis Manuel Ramón. Maihan T. Fan. Stephanie Patricia Martínez. Alisa Fabiola Mendive. Vanessa Izaguirre. Crystal Alexa Sainz. Teresa Alejandra Vela. Marcus Alexander Dali. Matthew Dean Saxon Barbo. Lindsay Carol Smith. Diancil Noraima Solis. Ashley Jeanette Vallejo. Maritza Renee Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the baccalaureate graduates from the College of Nursing and Health Sciences. Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a baccalaureate degree from University College has been conferred. Cynthia Cantu. Sorry, these are graduates from the School of Business. Diego de Leon. Adán Mendoza. David Garza. Luis Eduardo Hernández. Raúl Emiliano González López. Pedro López. Julián Gabriel Maldonado. Joana Paola Benavides. Samantha Renee Garza. Antonia Mendieta. Alba Guadalupe Garza. Genesis Vera. Renee Anthony Ambrose. Jesús Edgardo Rodríguez. San Juanita Maribel Llamas Amador. Crystal Stephanie Araiza. Noemí Rodríguez Burniaz. Bernardo Ruiz. Irma Cecilia Meraz. David Ríos. Rubén Pérez. Coraima Alcalá. Carlos Gildardo Araiza. José Isaac Arellano. Carlos Manuel Barrera. Moisés Aarón Colchado. Víctor Hugo Benavides Jr. Brianna Priscilla Castro. Ariadna Anaí Campos. Alexandra Michelle Castillo. Evelyn Azucena Castro. Mauricio Veloc. Cecilia Vanessa Chapa. María Cecilia Cabello. Amir Emami. Felipe Flores. Simón Fernández. Noelí J. Flores. Jocelyn Garza. Cristina Marie Escobar. Teresa Paulina Gómez Lozano. Derek William Garcia. Gerardo Isaac Fragoso. Denise Adriana Covarrubias. Luis Noé Espinosa. Mario González Ramos. Ivan González Cantú. Arminda González. Gabriela González. Juan Gabriel González. Víctor Eduardo Guerra. Luis Gutierrez. United States Marine Corps Sergeant Alejandro Guajardo. Alejandro Jesús González. Josué Miguel González. María del Consuelo Longoria Chapa. Walter Ramiro Gutiérrez. Gabriel Aurelio Jiménez. Daniela Marie Lara. Victoria Kate Hinojosa. Carla Leal. Ricardo Hernández. Rogelio Martínez. Jesús López. Oscar Martínez. Onyx Lima. Mauricio Elías López. Jasmine Cody Perales. Jorge Nápoles Díaz. Daniela Ortega Carranza. Javier Pérez. Víctor Patino. Juan Manuel Morton. Roy Ortiz Jr. Adriana Muñiz. Adrián Ocon. Ana Beatriz Osuna. Cynthia Quesada. José Lino Meléndez. María Isabel Quintero. Blanca Estela Sánchez. Mayra Alejandra Rodríguez. Velia Alejandra Reyes. Saraí Rodríguez. Viviana Sánchez. Alejandra Ramírez Ulloa. Juan Samuel Reyes. Gerardo Ruiz. Mónica Segura. Erica Michelle Sánchez. Raúl Sánchez. José Arián Villarreal. Víctor Eduardo Silva. Brenda Stephanie Carmona. Cynthia Alejandra Villarreal Telles. Gregorio López. Yasmin Valdez. Staff Sergeant, UMC retired, Rogelio Joel Aguirre. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the baccalaureate graduates from the Sanchez School of Business. Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a baccalaureate degree from University College has been conferred. Rina Benavides. Gabriela Maricet Alvarez. Stephanie Pamela Becerra. Viviana Jasmine Amaya. Genesis Delgado. Iris J. Cárdenas. Ruth Annette Castañeda. Leslie Y. Contreras. Aurora Barrios. Guadalupe Castillo. Crystal Lee Martinez. Nelly Gabriela Salazar. Carlos Herrera Lepe. Ramiro Garza III. Justin Danielle Marie Garza. Juliana Medrano. Erica Beth Gonzalez. Areli Grisel Gonzalez. Lourdes Michelle Luna. Samantha Mendiola. Stephanie Marie Gonzalez. Yana Y. Jimenez. Priscilla Lozano. Virginia Elena Solís. Jacqueline Maite Preciado. Cristina Victoria Palacios. Ashley Nicole Pérez. Griselda Rodríguez Camacho. Pamela Ann Rosas. Valerie Monsiváis. Gerardo Enrique Sánchez. Adriana Rulán Maldonado. Melissa Alejandra Santana. Rolando Freddy Salinas Betancourt. Genesis Lisbeth Salinas. Maricruz M. Valdez. Brenda Ruby Vega. Verónica Tijerina. Megan Ruiz Martínez. Nidia Yvette Perales Guerrero. Angélica Teresa Rodríguez. Sergio Ociel Morales. Jeffrey Daniel Moreno. Marisela Vidauri. Julianne Marie Vidauri. Summer Allen Woodson. Ana del Carmen. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause from the baccalaureate graduates from University College. Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a master's degree from the College of Arts and Sciences has been conferred. Linda Laura Garcia. Jessica Marie Garza. Carolina Osoria. Jacob Isaac Vasquez. Daniela Ortiz Vasquez. Janice Alejandra Ochoa. Juan Pedro Rodríguez Jr. Alejandro Rocha. Francisco Enrique Zamora. Rosario Vital Jarro. Paulina Aragon. Rebecca Renee Soto. Adriana Victoria Romero. Mariana Rodriguez. Rebecca Maria Rodriguez. Kari Gabriana Bustamante. David Ivan Carmona. Douglas Parnell Holland. Rebecca May Kawas. Tania Celeste Silva. Vanessa Ann Garcia. Mario Luis Robledo. Bianca R. Mares. Stephanie Garcia. Carla Yamel Medina Muñoz. Angelica Marie Vasquez. Giovanni Martinez. Gamaliel Eduardo Fernández Alos. Clarissa Ann Valdez. Vanessa Darlene Garcia. Andy Garcia. Arturo Ildefonso Ibarra. Ramón Treviño. Beatriz Adriana Martínez. Ronald J. Long. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the master's graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a master's degree from the College of Education has been conferred. Jennifer Nicole Barrera. Karina Eliserio. Alicia C. Treviño. Maricruz Vázquez. Víctor Manuel Armenta. María Adela S. Álvarez. Sonia Aidí Chapa. Carla Celina Sandoval. Andrea Alejandra Herrera. Jesús Eduardo Padilla. Alejandra Yamilet Martínez. Salia M. Salinas. Jesús Manuel Llanas. Melissa Ann Espino. Violeta Georgina Ruiz. Elizabeth Galvan. Christian F. Gallardo. Jessica Rochelle Villarreal. Denise Garcia. Marie Aimee Lesea. Jennifer Lynn Cabello. Verónica Medellín Dueñas. Gabriela Rodríguez. Linda Sánchez. Kimberly Ann Reyes. Samantha Garza. Chantal Iraíz Guerra. Jacqueline Yvette Lara. Geraldine Eunice Botello. Amanda Yvette Cavazos. Brittany Michelle Baker. Cassandra Denise Cárdenas. Celina Bernal. Carla Tristán. Dulce María Vázquez. Priscilla C. Galván. Alice B. Serna. Katie Graciela Aiken Ayala. Belinda Lupita Posadas. Samantha Nicole Golarte. Brenda Lisbeth San Miguel. Melissa S. Hernandez. Rebecca Virginia Gonzalez. Daisy Judith Gonzalez. Diana Monsivais Wico. Stephanie Solis Schneider. Sandra Lara. Melinda Nicole Rocha. Mary Catherine Crow. Graciela Rocio Berlanga de los Santos. Jessica Janelle Hernandez. Iris Lugo. Selena Odette Garcia. Emilio Villarreal. Leslie Ann Castillo. Teneira Benitez. Stephanie Crisp Canales. Oscar Rodriguez. Marilyn Janelle Diaz de Leon. Valeria Lisette Carrasco. Elena Rose Zavala. Alma Nidia Garcia. Audrey Lynn Esparza Madrigales. Amanda Michelle Garcia. Ana Laura Gomez. Ileana Clarivet Gonzalez. Sandra Beatriz Garcia. Linda Maribel Martinez. Yasmin Sarai Ijeoma. Kimberly Monica Patlan. Elena del Rocio Pesina. USMC retired Olby Ramirez Hughes. David Lopez. Alexa Mariel Huerta. Lluvia Stephanie Rodriguez. Maria C. Gutierrez. Angela Nishiyama. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the graduates from the College of Education. Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a master's degree from the School of Nursing has been conferred. Lisette Eloise Tamés. Karina Reyes. Luis Alfonso Rangel. Amanda Christine Peña. Yanira Marie Núñez. Chantel Escobar Molina. Michael Martinez. Amber Lisette Hernandez. Araceli L. Solis. Claudia Chavez. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the master's graduates from the School of Nursing. Mr. President, I now present to you those individuals upon whom a master's degree from the A.R. Sanchez Jr. School of Business has been conferred. Roberto Flores. Danielle Monique Cárdenas. Ashley Arlene Corona. Itzel Araceli Delgado. Ariana Cavazos. Juan Eduardo Castillo. Juan Edgardo Barrón. Arnoldo de Hoyos Jr. Francisco Javier Hernández. Antonio Garcia. Robert Joshua Dominguez. Gustavo Flores Pous. Michael Iskander. Kevin Osvaldo Hernández. Astrid Hernández. Eric Garay. Gloria Crystal Gomez. Celina Hinojosa. Nidia Melena Ramírez Rodríguez. Julio Alfredo Martínez. Nayeli Elizabeth Méndez Quiroz. Fernando Padilla. Damaris Itzamara Ramos. U.S. Marine Corps Sergeant Shane Lewis Kirk. Kevin Joseph Martinez. Yolanda R. Molina. Emilio Adán Lerma Jr. Bo Martinez. Edgar Ruiz. Josué Eduardo Sánchez. Román Mauricio Treviño. Caterina Vigivska. Norma V. Valdez. Jennifer Janelle Rios. Diana Vielma. Melissa Cuellar. Genesis Valdez Noriega. Flor Cecilia Villarreal. José Manuel Mata. Devon Kathleen Wyatt. Eric Alejandro Villarreal. Carla Melissa Calderón. Francisco Cavazos. Alejandro Guerra González. Celina Iris Salinas Canales. Celina Yvette González. Ricardo Adán Guerra Jr. Celestino Vela Mancillas. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the master's graduates from the Sanchez School of Business. And a round of applause for the 2019 summer and fall graduates from Texas A&M International University. That's okay. That's okay.
Congratulations to all of our graduates. May I ask all of the graduates who are parents, would you please rise? Just all of the graduates who are parents, please rise. Now, if you are a grandparent, stay up and everybody else will sit down. No, just grandparents. are going to have or will have or have already had an impact on your families because of what you've done in terms of getting your bachelor's or your master's degree. And that will stick with your family for generations. But on behalf of the entire Texas A&M International University community, I do congratulate each and every one of you upon the completion of your degree, especially during our 50th anniversary celebration. This is a very special commencement exercise. In a few moments, you will leave this building with your diploma in hand, or at least a cylinder in hand, ready to enter the workforce or graduate or professional school, prepared by a unique university experience to work, to lead, to inspire others, to make an impact on this community, this region, and the state of Texas, and become part of the alumni of Texas A&M International University, who have been a major part of our transformational impact that we have had on Laredo, this region, the state of Texas, and the world. We at the university have given you the knowledge, the tools, the resources, and skills to be successful. It is now your responsibility to excel in your given profession. As with everything else in life, you've had the support of your family and your friends. Therefore, let us all recognize those significant others that have made this moment possible. Por favor, los maridos, los padres, los niños, los abuelos y los hermanos de los graduados, puesto a pie para recibir nuestro agradecimiento por su amor y su apoyo. Will the spouses, partners, parents, children, grandparents, siblings of the graduate please stand and receive our appreciation for your love and support. We also need a special round of applause for the faculty and the staff of this university. They, together with you, are what make this university unique. Now I ask Josh Yamas, President of the Alumni Association, to bring greetings from the association.
Thank you, Dr. Arenas. My name is Joshua Yamas, and I'm the president of the TAMIU Alumni Association, and I have the great honor of bringing you greetings from the Alumni Association. You know, it is a great privilege for me to be standing in front of you in such a wonderful day and being able to celebrate with you one of the greatest accomplishments of your life. Today, many of you are closing this chapter in your lives and are gearing up to start a new one. But let me briefly summarize your time at TAMIU. You learned, lived, had exceptional but also tough moments as you attended our wonderful institution. You experienced what countless of current students across our nation are hoping to experience one day. Your story at Texas A&M International University is one that is now cemented in our history. The TAMIU Alumni Association is committed to past, current, and future students. We want to make sure that everyone, no matter who, has the means to attend our university. The same way that TAMIU has provided us this new opportunity to be someone, we as alumni must support the future. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you to our Alumni Association, which supports that mission. I'm going to challenge you as our new alumni and any alumni in our audience today as well to come back and give. Whether it is through your time or a generous donation, come back. Don't forget what TAMIU has done for you. Don't forget what you have accomplished today. Don't forget about our future students. Because know this, people that you never met thought about you years ago as Senator Zaffirini exclaimed. Through their selfless characters, humble donations, and commitment to our community and university, we are here today. I am excited for each and every single one of you today. And I hope to see everyone at our Alumni Golden Celebration as we gather to celebrate TAMIU's 50 years. Each and every single one of you has made an impact, but it doesn't stop. What are you going to do for TAMIU next? Thank you all so much for this honor. Congratulations, class of 2019, on behalf of the TAMIU Alumni Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshua. Mr. Adrian Salcedo, Student Government President for 2019-2020, will now lead us in a closing reflection. We will then all join Ms. Dana Crabtree in singing our alma mater. Please, gentlemen, remove your hats during Mr. Salcedo's closing reflection. Commencement ends with the alma mater, but I would ask the audience to please remain seated as the stage party, the faculty, and our newest graduates recess out of the building. There'll be plenty of time for pictures outside. Thank you for coming. Adrian?
We would like to invite all alumni, family, and friends to dedicate this time for a moment of silence, meditation, or prayer. As we gather this afternoon in celebration of our academic accomplishment, we are grateful for the completion of this stage in our lives and for the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. We acknowledge all those events over the past years, the joys, hard work, and even the difficulties. At times, sadness is accompanied by it. For without them, we wouldn't have the men and women we are today. We ask for the strength to change our global landscape, for strength of mind and the spirit to productively coexist with our fellow human beings, and for the achieving peaceful solutions to our global problems. May our new alumni never forget this part of their lives, and may our efforts prove fruitful. Go in peace, and thank you.
Grandis, what La fiesta va a comenzar, adonen esos portones. La fiesta va a comenzar, adonen esos portones. Va llegando el mariachi, con guitarras y guitarrones, a que se alegren y se retocen los corazones. Ya va llegando el mariachi cantando sones con sus guitarras y guitarrones, a que se alegren y se retocen los corazones. A la 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 a la 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 agarre su falda pa' que se baile este lindo son. Saque polvadera pa' que retose mi corazón. La fiesta sigue bonita, toda llena de alegría. La fiesta sigue bonita, toda llena de alegría. Sigue tocando el mariachi con sus violines, con sus trompetas y la vihuela, pa' que se alegre y se contente mi linda suegra. Sigue tocando el mariachi con sus violines, con sus trompetas y la vihuela, pa' que se alegre y se contente mi linda suegra. A la 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 agarre su falda pa' que se baile este lindo son. Saque polvadera pa' que retose mi corazón. Y puro internacional, sí señor. Es la fiesta del mariachi, la que alegra el corazón.